Should Germany invest in modernizing its railways or stick with a cheap Deutschland ticket? Finance Minister Christian Lindner argues that this might be an either-or decision as the coalition argues over next year's budgets. So that is to say that Germany is already arguing or trying to come to a total sum of what their next year's budget will look like. And one of the discussions they're having at the moment is it better to invest in their railway or stick with the cheap ticket that allows you to travel all over Germany for just 49 euro throughout the whole month, that you can use the slow trains, you can use the second class, you can drive with bus all over Germany, train all over Germany, metros, the under train and all that. So that is what they are arguing, of which on one side this 49 euro ticket for a whole month is helping a whole lot of travelers all over Germany and workers as well. 10 of billions of euros will be needed to modernize Germany's rail network in the coming years, promoting Finance Minister Christian Lindner to reignite the debate about raising the price of the Deutschland ticket. So the Finance Minister's proposition is for this 49 euro ticket to be raised because it will cost them tens of billions of euros to invest in modernizing Germany's railway. So at some point, politicians will have to decide whether we want to invest more in railways or whether the price should remain at 49 euro, roughly $52.50, the leader of the Liberal FDP told the Welt am Sonntag newspaper. The price of the ticket, launched in 2023, has become controversial for some time. It allows unlimited travel nationwide for a month, but not on high-speed long-distance trains. A similar ticket was first launched with a much lower 9 euro price tag as a stimulus measure in the aftermath of COVID pandemic, meaning the current increased price when the plan became permanent had already faced some criticism. The federal and state governments each subsidized the service to the tune of 1.5 billion a year. That is to say that the federal and state governments each subsidize the services of this ticket to the tune of 1.5 billion euros a year. It is not bad that the states are financing these tickets to the tune of 1.5 billion because it makes a lot of people to use the train. Even the 9 euro ticket that was just launched then, I think about 3 months, they launched it for just 3 months. In that 3 months, you could see that a lot of people were using the trains to travel. A lot of people abandoned their cars. They were traveling. Yes, the only disadvantage then was that the trains were filled up, and sometimes the 2 toilets in the train are not even working because they are overblocked or whatsoever. But you could see that more people were on the road. And since because that 9 euro ticket was just a temporary one, the 49 euro ticket, now since it has been there, the trains are running normal, but it makes life much easier for the people, for the pendlers that are using the trains on daily basis. Yes, even the 49 euro every month is not everyone can afford it, unless someone that is going to work or someone that is using the trains on daily basis. However, they have only guaranteed the price for this year. This means that the Deutschland ticket could become more expensive for users as early as 2025. Not enough money for railway infrastructure. By 2030, the Deutsche Bahn plans to overhaul 40 busy lines to make them more punctual and reliable. So it means that by 2030, the Deutsche Bahn is planning to overhaul 40 busy lines to make them more punctual and reliable. So it equally means now that as of the early 2025, the Deutschland ticket price might come up, of which we will see what this debate comes out of it, whether they agree to increase the price and how the people are equally going to react to it. Yes, because that 9 euro ticket it came with a certain flexibility that anybody can buy it anytime and anybody can afford to buy it. But a 49 euro ticket is not everyone that can buy it. Yes,